shit. Starting out coughing. Sorry.
Sorry, everybody. Nasim's gonna cough at you. Welcome to the Venture Maidens. Okay, I'm tweeting my tweets.
Tweet away.
Do that tweets.
Also, everybody, I'm apologizing in advance. My voice is a little husky since we did a lot of talking in Canada.
Husky.
Yeah, and if there's anybody here from Canada, we love you guys.
We
You're
love you.
awesome. You were so fucking nice to us, and you're
so
cool.
nice. The
So
rumors
nice.
are all true.
All true, all true. Sage and I, the minute we got off the plane and we're back in America, everybody was a dick again, and we're like,
oh my god,
what
it was so jarring.
No.
We literally got to customs and everyone was an asshole.
was an asshole immediately.
So fucking true. I went out to dinner like that day because my friend picked me up from the airport, and then once we were like at the hostess stand trying to get a table, he said, "Hey, how you guys doing?" And I was like, "Good. How you doing?" And he just stared at me. Like, you care how I'm doing? And he was appalled that I asked him the question back.
No! Oh my gosh! Yeah, it's true what they say. I mean, the people in Canada are awesome. Y'all are awesome. We had a great time. Thank you for the husky voice. This will just be a really sexy episode. Yep.
I
Well,
mean,
hi.
with Randy here, that was expected.
Yeah. Well, Randy is already bringing the sexy back.
Of course, yes.
Yeah, so as you can see, everybody, we're joined again by Josh. Say hi, Josh, so people know who you are.
Hello, I'm Josh from Taking Initiative. I'm back as Randy, and I'm very happy about it.
Yeah, I am really excited for this episode. I don't know if some of you saw on Twitter, but I posted that if you were to see our rating for this fight, it is technically impossible. Like I said, I don't think the Monster Manual has met Car.
Oh yeah.
That's what that is. But huh?
You're cutting in and out a little bit.
Oh, me?
Into a tank.
Me?
Oh,
Okay. Well, there's nothing I can do.
Disconnect your phone's Wi-Fi.
It wouldn't be a stream without technical difficulties.
That's another inspirational poster of ours. Venture Maidens.
Technical difficulties.
We are technically difficult.
I myself will also disconnect my phone from my apartment's Wi-Fi to aid in.
You know what? I'll do the same in solidarity here.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna.
Thanks.
Yeah.
Oh, thanks, guys.
I have gigabyte internet. I don't need to.
Okay.
I
How
do
am I
too,
now?
but my
They-
roommate
that's the
has been
biggest
playing a
dick.
shitload of streaming video games, and I'm like,
How?
Oh, it's still a little bit choppy, but it's
it'll,
fine. We'll
it'll
do.
work itself out. Yeah. So we'll go. We should do our intro.
Hey, well, choppy internet. No, you all are choppy.
You have
Great,
a
this is gonna
great
be
look on your face, so that's good.
Okay. All right. Off and then restart my computer.
No, please don't sign out.
Just turn your camera off for a little bit. It'll help.
No, that's gonna fuck me up.
Oh,
And
it's okay.
Oh,
This is fine. No, this is
Never
fine. We'll
mind.
work
I mean, she's got to
with
do
you.
something.
Welcome to another episode of The Vast. I am your dungeon master, Celeste Conowitch.
I am your elven warlock, Arnadilithil, played by Brittany. And I'm trying not to freak out about technical difficulties right now.
It's okay. We'll get through it. I'm your human monk, Cyanur, played by Nasim.
and I'm Sage, and I play your boisterous barbarian, Cara Brunhilde.
Yeah, well,
Me too. Oh,
sorry, Josh.
ran right over me. I'm Josh Perault. I'm playing your blue, lovable Furbulge Randy.
Furbulge.
Furbulge.
Furbulge for life. My favorite of all the monstrous races in Volo's Guide, the fur.
As long as it's a tasteful fur bulge.
Very
Ooh.
tasteful.
Of
Mm,
course, very
absolutely.
polite,
Very,
very tasteful.
super polite.
We
Not,
don't
not
know
in your
for
face
sure
at
that-
all.
That his bulge is particularly furry either, though.
I'll keep that to myself. We'll have to. We'll
Oh,
assume.
things might take a sharp left.
We'll, we'll get the scoop.
Mm. Well,
Well, I mean,
it wouldn't be Venture Maidens without proper acknowledgement of bulges, might I say?
also, if Randy used to be a horse,
Whoa.
Boy.
Whoa.
I'm not going to correct any of that.
Yep.
So
So
my
anyway.
AC is on tonight.
All right. Yeah. While we're blushing, we can go ahead and talk about what happened last time. You guys did some crazy shit and met some crazy shit, and tell me all about it.
oh man.
Right away, there was a land shark.
yeah. We got to the tree line. And Randy gave us some very helpful advice to just always go forward, never go left, never go right, never veer off your path. Always go forward and have your destination in mind. So we were making a very conscious effort to do that. Yeah, when along our path came this giant mound like a beach ball underneath a rug that just like went around. It was so weird.
It was rad. It was super whimsical, but like with a hint of danger.
Whimsical murder.
Oh yeah, and it was like this crazy thing, and it just had like a tiny little mushroom person inside that hopped out.
The sound that Celeste made for that was fantastic. It's a little high pitched squeal.
Yes. So there was the mushroom friend, and then what happened?
We interrupted a tea party card game.
Oh yeah,
Card
they're
game
playing
night.
cards.
They were playing cards, and all we saw was watching Treant language was fascinating. Arnadelta was like, "Wow, that
I was dying.
can't say I've ever seen that before."
Took so long.
Yeah,
Care to stay for
It took a
another
while to discuss
round of games?
Yep. Imagine them playing Egyptian rat screw.
So slow.
Be
It's like,
hilarious. Precisely. And then what was next?
well,
The bear,
Yes.
right?
oh yes, Bear
oh
Tholomew.
yeah, the bear was rad. I forgot about the bear.
we went through like the rows of trees that had doors in them, right?
Mhm.
And then that's when we saw Bartholomew.
Hmm?
Mm-hmm.
He was late for a party.
And he just needed us to open the door for him so he could get through. But he didn't have thumbs, so he couldn't do it. So we
Big
helped
old
him.
bear paws.
Yeah.
He reconnected with his sweet bear party. Well, animal party.
hmm
And what was next? Was that when we got to the lake after that one?
Uh-huh.
No, we got to the wood whittler that decided
No,
to.
the wood whittler was the last one.
Oh, he was on
Carver.
the other side of the lake.
the lake with the sword. You got a
Yeah.
sword.
A watery tart threw a sword at me.
Beautiful art by Kintaro.
Yes. Oh my God, Kintaro.
Oh.
Everybody go to our Twitter. Check it out. He made this awesome art piece of it, so go see it. And he asked me what the name of the sword was, but nobody asked me what the name of the sword is, so nobody knows in game. But I know. And Kintaro knows. Thanks, Kintaro.
And
Oh.
Sage knows.
Tweet it right now, Kintaro.
He already did. It's on our feed.
Oh, fine.
I'm looking.
And then
I'm literally
what?
looking right now.
So she dubbed me her champion, and I
Mhm.
learned that the sword is cursed. But it's a really good sword, so I'm gonna keep using it.
Just don't fuck up, and you're cool.
Yeah.
It's fine.
Good rule for everything, really.
Yeah, exactly. And then on the other side of the lake was the Carver, and that was a weird. And Randy found one of his tree friends
hmm
who
Yeah,
was
I
really into
flirting with
him.
the tree.
Julia was all
Julia,
about
that's
that.
right.
hmm
And then again, we asked her about the Carver, and she was like, "Nah, he's cool. He's crazy, but he cool." And we're like, "Okay."
Sure.
That proved to be very accurate.
Yeah. Oh man, this dude was nuts. And we got up there, and we're like, "Oh, we're just gonna pass through. Just wanted to let you know." And he's like, "Your face," and he very much insisted that he carve one of our likenesses into his wooden statue. and he would not let us leave until one of us sat down. And so we convinced Rem to do it
Because poor NPCs that just get all this shit that everybody else doesn't want to do.
Yep.
You gotta be useful at least once in the game.
But make yourself useful, Rem.
I mean, otherwise we'll just forget that she's there. So, you know. And that was weird. We saw her true likeness, which was basically a skull. She looked, it was weird.
It had skin on it.
She was like
It had, well,
lichy.
yeah, it's very gaunt.
Very lichy,
Yes.
one might
I don't
say.
I don't know.
Resting
Anyway.
Lich face.
Arnidal wasn't at all like
Resting lich face.
resting lich face.
Resting lich face.
That's
Arnidal
very good.
was kind of not that surprised. You know, like Rem was clearly very uncomfortable. Everybody else was like, "Oh my god, is that what you really look like?" And Rem's like, "Eh." Arnidal's like, "Checks out, makes
Yeah.
sense."
Now that I think about it,
Not bothered.
yeah,
Yeah.
that
Yeah,
makes sense. Yeah, and so that made for an awkward walk, and then we kept on our way, and then that's when we finally found the gate. And there was a spooky headless horseman atop a horse.
And there was a spooky thing. Yeah. Yeah. So that's where we're starting. And it shouldn't come as a surprise to anyone that today is going to be big battle day. Yay. I did turn off my beauty filter on Zoom, which seems to have helped with everything. So thank you, everyone. This is me in my natural state. But anyway, yes, so that is where we left off last time. After leaving the Carver's abode, which had been this last of a series of strange encounters as you wandered through the wilds, you had come upon this clearing that had opened up as the trees began to grow more gnarled and black and twisted, and the sky itself had begun to darken as night was suddenly descending, and clouds had come into the sky and the drops of rain had begun to hit you as you see now this large hill stretched out in front of you. And at the very top of this hill was a stone gate, again described a lot like Stonehenge. So just imagine two simple big stone pillars with a stone bar across the top, and there were these blue glowing sigils all over it. And as the rain had been falling and lightning was beginning to strike the ground all above you, the sky alight with turmoil and the storm that's brewing, you had seen a figure appear in a flash of lightning, a figure of a black horse, and atop the horse this humanoid figure adorned all in black. And as you had looked at him, he had held up what seemed to be a lantern, but on second glance you had seen it was a severed head that he holds in one hand. And then he had smacked something upon the ground that seemed like a whip. But again, at second glance...
It was made out of a spine! That was so brutal! It's totally metal!
Spine!
Oh my god, that's the coolest thing ever.
Yep, and as you had seen this figure and all of this is happening, the sky is just alight with this brewing storm. You had seen the eyes begin to glow in this head as it pointed towards all of you. And I'm gonna have everybody roll initiative.
Oh boy, I can't wait. So
Oh boy,
ready.
oh boy, oh boy. Ah! Fight scene.
Fight scene.
I
Fight
rolled
scene.
a 6.
A 6. That's nice.
Yeah, somebody's
That's
got to
good.
take up the rear.
Yeah, it's super good.
Kara got a 10.
Okay.
Oh wow. I'm right in front of y'all. I got a 12.
Okay.
I got a 14 teen.
Oh wow, look at us. 8, 10, 12, 14. That's
Oh,
bizarre.
that's interesting. Okay. I got Randy, Saye, Arnadel. I'm sorry, Kara, you had a 10?
Yes.
All right. A 10. Okay.
Did he just bamf into existence like right in front of us, or
Seemingly with a bolt of lightning had hit the top of the hill,
Oh.
and as your eyes had adjusted, this figure was standing there, and it is currently standing in the gate itself. So right now, the scene to describe it a little bit more combat-wise, you are at the bottom of a grassy hill. So it's like shortcut grass. All around this hill is this circle of black gnarled trees. So you would just emerge from one of that. It's 60 feet to the gate, which is at the top of this hill. So you have to run uphill to get to this gate where this figure is standing.
Got it.
So this
Uphill.
whole thing is a circle, and the gate is always 60 feet away from the tree line in any direction. Does that make sense?
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay.
The
Sweet.
bullseye.
So you're all in a huddled mass and looking up at this creature under this gate. And with that, it gets to go first.
Oh, geez.
What a way to
Imagine
start.
that.
Wait, who got the what's it point last time? The inspiration point. Did we have
Celeste. Oh, Kara.
I still have mine.
Kara gets
Kara
inspiration.
spent Kara's.
Already?
She spent it in Canada because she got a real shitty rule that she needed to not do shitty on.
Damn.
We spent it to survive Canada, so I am the only one with a remaining point of inspiration because, like a dragon, I hoard them. Which is great for this fight. See, it's a little bit bad because I knew this fight was coming, so I saved it. You know, that's advantage of getting inspiration as a DM. Just to make things a little bit more interesting, everybody. All right, so I am going to count you off. 1, 2, 3, 4, and I'm going to roll a d4. Don't mind me.
I would also like to challenge you to a thumb war.
You can't. I'm the DM.
I just want to see a virtual, or I guess online thumb war. My bet is still on safe.
God. All right. So Arnadel, Kara, and Randy, I am going to need you all to make charisma saving throws.
I rolled a 15.
Okay.
I'm sorry, did you say my name?
Yes, Kara.
Well, that's an 8 for me.
Oh boy.
18.
Okay. All right. So Randy, you have been afflicted by the Bane spell. So basically, whenever you make an attack or a saving roll, you're going to roll a d4 and subtract that much from that until I tell you otherwise.
Okay.
Rough.
Cool. All right. So that's starting things off. And this figure now, it holds its head aloft, and clearly its eyes have landed on you, though you see it doesn't have a head there. It's just this head that's gripped tightly in its hand. And you see these kind of orange burnished lights coming from inside of the eyes as they stare down the hill at you. And again, this figure just cracks the whip on the ground, and it makes this horrible clattering sound, again in time with the thunder and the skies above. And that's all it seems to do this round. Randy, it's you, buddy.
So he is currently 60 feet away?
Correct, and up a hill, a soggy hill, getting ever soggier as the rain comes pouring down.
Soggy is a great word to
Very scary word.
feel better. So I was going to use blight, but considering the nature of this thing, that would probably be a stupid idea. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to try it anyway. I'm going to move up 30 feet.
Okay.
And I'm going to put my hand out and be like, well, that wasn't very nice. And I'm going to cast Blight at him.
Yeah, okay.
Ooh.
Do I get any kind of save?
Blight is... So,
It's a
full disclosure here. Remember
save,
before when
right?
I was looking for my character sheet, I'm like, oh, right, it's digital. When I pulled up the digital character sheet, all of my spells I wrote down that I prepared are gone from the sheet.
No!
So I'm not trying to remember all the spells that I had prepped.
This is why I do those paper sheets.
Yeah.
Yeah, Nissim, you looking at me, you know what's up.
So you make a Constitution saving throw.
All right, can do.
And
What is my
to
number
be
to
clear, I'm within 30 feet.
All right.
The number you have to beat is a 15.
Oh, okay. So I got a 14, so I did not.
Fantastic.
But
so
tell me something. Is this necrotic damage?
It is.
I am immune to necrotic damage.
Immune. That is a terrible word.
Mm-hmm. So
Wow.
you reach out. What does it look like when Randy tries to cast Blight?
So I reach out my hand, and you see that the fur on his body starts to kind of pull up, like as if a ghost went by or like
Ooh.
chill went. And out of the tip of his fingers, you see the air start to kind of burn and wither in place, which is strange because air wouldn't normally do this, but it kind of crumbles and dusts away, and it hits the body of the individual and tends to do nothing, I guess.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
So-
as you look at its skin, it almost seems to just ripple as this effect moves by, like smoke, or like this thing isn't entirely material. It just brushes off with that shimmer.
So me with my -1 intelligence, I go, oh well, I guess, I think it's dead.
You killed it. Good job.
And then what I'm going to do is go in a quick free action. Does anyone want to get closer?
Yeah.
Wasn't your whole motto that we, be nice to the things that we find here? Maybe this is just another thing. Let's try and be calm about this.
Not this one. And then I tap Kara on the shoulder, and as a bonus action, I'm going to teleport you 30 feet forwards. Using, hidden paths.
So you moved up 30 feet away from.
Oh
Kara.
yeah.
Oh right, shit. So what I'm gonna do instead is use a bonus action to teleport myself 60 feet backwards.
Okay, sweet. So you want to be 30 feet behind the party?
Yes.
So you want to be 30 feet behind into the Feywilds?
Is it like directly behind us?
Yeah, so you just popped out of the trees.
Then I'm gonna pop back right by them, but in the back of the group.
Okay, sweet. Good to know. Just don't forget what a scary place you're still in.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so you boop back to the group, and then Saya, it's up to you.
I'm gonna walk forward 45 feet.
Okay, all right. As you come within 30 feet of this thing, I need you to go ahead and make a wisdom saving throw for me.
Okay. I have stillness of mind, but I did just roll a natural fucking 20.
Bam.
Okay.
Ooh.
Tell me what stillness of mind does.
On my turn, I can end an effect on me that is either causing me to be charmed or frightened.
Okay, so on your turn, you can end an effect.
Okay.
Got it. All right. But as you roll a natural 20, as you move past that 30-foot line and you get close to this thing, the eyes on this head snap towards you as this figure is turning it. It's like the beam of light centers on you, and you just get this sense of awful, just your chest grows tight with fear as you're looking at this horrible, horrible thing in its hand. And there's just this wave of nausea comes over you, but you manage to push it aside. And you get the sense that as long as you look at this thing's eyes, this thing is going to keep trying to get you.
Okay. I avert my eyes.
You avert your eyes. Good move. All right. So you move within 45 feet of it, and you have averted your eyes. Anything else you would like to do?
I wish I could. I don't think so. I kind of just want to keep moving towards it.
Okay, you can move up to 60 feet. Or you're a monk, you can move further than that.
Oh, you can move twice in one turn? So
You can
Yeah.
Okay. Well then, yeah, I'm gonna keep walking forward with my head down.
Okay, so do you want to stand right beside it?
Yes, I want to enter the gate.
Okay, so it is currently like occupying the space under the gate right now. So where are you? You just want to stand next to it, like under the gate?
Well, I walk in front of it and I just say, I'm just trying to get through, and I'd really appreciate you letting me and my friends pass. We don't want to harm you at all.
Space. Oh my god.
Oh
so
my
you
God.
come
Saying that to the ground, basically, like
Yeah, as you walk up to this thing, you know that the head is just looming, like really close to your face, like as the rider is just
Oh my
lowering it towards you. And there, obviously, the face doesn't move or anything, but there's no other reaction from this thing as you're standing there, but you can just feel this like necrotic energy so close to your body. Standing in the presence of this thing is terrifying.
Oh yeah, no, she's very much trying not to like let herself go right now.
Yeah, nope, it's scary, and that's what happens. It just stands there. And that's your turn. Anything else you would like to do? You just stand in the presence of evil.
Bask in my glow.
Bask in its
Bask
evil,
in it.
evil glory.
You're not basking.
Submit.
No, she's gonna ride this out. She's just waiting for something to happen. She's, I don't know, guarding herself. If I can take an action to like prep myself in a defensive position just in case.
Sure. I mean, you don't have any actions left. You moved up there, so you're just there.
Right.
Ready right there. Okay. All right, perfect. And then
Brittany's face, she's just like, you fucking idiot.
I'm more surprised at Celeste's description for this thing's reaction. So my brain wheels are spinning right now.
Oh, okay.
And it is at this moment that you hear 4 cracks of lightning simultaneously. So you hear the thunder, and then the lightning shoots down, and it hits 4 different points on the field. And I need everybody to make perception checks for me, except Saya, who's averting eyes.
That's a no. No.
No. Randy's so confused. Is it dead? Is it not?
I rolled a 12.
I got a 15.
Okay. So both of you managed to see at the points where these lightning bolts have hit the ground, these little figures have appeared. They stand about 1.5 feet tall, and they sort of have a gray, almost like electric blue quality to them. And the way you pick them up is they have these big pointed ears that lightning just seems to crackle between each of the ears, like a little
Static wicks.
Like a little static wick. Yeah, like one of those science machines from, science. Like when you touch the outside of the ball. No idea what those are called, but they look science as hell.
Some
so
St. Elmo's fire happening.
Sure.
Oh,
and so 4 of those figures appear on the field, and you see that as the lightning strikes, they hit the ground and kind of like taking a knee, but then they just begin to float upwards. So they're like hovering kind of midair, and they are going to come flying at y'all. So here we go.
Oh boy.
All right. One is going to try and hit you, Kara. Oh boy. Wow, that rolled so good. That doesn't make any sense. Okay. So 25 to hit.
Yes, but in reaction, I will activate my badass armor, which will activate the shield spell.
Okay, sweet.
So then it will. Wait, you got a 25?
Uh-huh.
Oh, it'll still hit by 1.
Okay. So that is going to hit here. So let me go ahead and deal that damage. Okay, so that's going to be 4 lightning damage.
Okay.
And I need you to go ahead and make a Constitution saving throw for me.
Haha! A 21.
Okay, all right. So nothing happens there, but now you have this little figure that's like poking at you and zapping you, and since you have metal armor on, it's just really uncomfortable as this thing is just flying around, absolutely just going hams. And the other 3 are also going to try and hit you from a distance. So you see these 3 tiny bolts of lightning shoot out of these things.
They gotta beat a 24.
Okay. No.
Your AC is a 24.
With the shield spell, it is.
Natural 20.
Oh,
All right.
dang.
I need you to go ahead and make me another Constitution saving throw.
That's crazy, Kara.
25.
Okay. All right. So you make it. You are going to take 8 lightning damage, though, as that 1 bolt gets in there. And these things are just chittering with delight in a crackling little voice. They seem to be talking to each other. All right. And then Kara, your turn to retaliate. So one of these things is like flying around your head in your face.
All right, so at the start of my turn, then it's gonna take 5 lightning damage, but it's probably lightning.
It is
creature.
immune to lightning.
Yeah, well. Meh.
Yeah.
All right, so she is going to. Let's see. She's All right, she's just gonna go ahead and try and attack this thing that's floating above her head.
Okay.
Oh boy, that's a 26. Oh my god, with this sword, I now have a +10 to hit.
That's stupid. Yep. And I gave it to you.
It's all your fault.
Yep. Okay. So, yep. Roll it.
So that's going to be 9 slashing damage.
You kill it. You slice
wow.
you slice this thing in half, and it just like it was darting around your head, and you just catch it with the edge of this wickedly sharp sword, and you see this burst of mist comes off your blade as you cleave it in twain. And then the other 3 creatures just go and start like chittering in this horrible language to each other and begin crackling more fiercely with this blue light.
All right. And then, interesting. So then she's going to use her bonus action to rage.
Yep.
After she has cleaved this thing.
Been zapped.
And you go, you any more of you want a piece of this? And then she's going to take off running 35 feet towards Salye.
Okay, all right. So you run your 35 feet, and you hear these little things screaming all around you. Have you killed one of their buddies? All right, and then Arnidel, we're up to you.
As per leveling up, I got another Eldritch Invocation, in which I choose armor of shadow armor or whatever, armor of the shadows. So I'm going to cast mage armor upon myself, and then I'm going to sprint, aka dash, up to Saya.
Okay, sweet.
Well.
How does that work? What does that shadow armor do for you?
It's basically lets me cast mage armor at will. Without
as a bonus action?
It doesn't. No, it's not as a bonus action. Just an action. Oh, so I can't dash. So
correct.
Just sprint 30 feet. Yeah. Thank you for.
Okay. So what does that look like? Shadow armor. That sounds cool as hell.
Oh.
Seriously.
So, I didn't think about this. I don't know if you guys play Skyrim, but
I've been known to play the Skyrim.
Yes, I forget which Daedric quest it is, but you basically are gifted like what is it called? Ebony armor. But when you crouch, you turn into this like shadowy thing that like emits a poison. Although obviously I can't emit a poison, but like it clouds and shadow, so it's really cool. Like I'm thinking something kind of like that.
Nice. No, I love it. Okay. Yeah, so you just draw the shadows to you. So the darkness around you just becomes a little bit darker, and then you begin sprinting up this hill. All right, so you are moving up this hill, and then it's back up to me. So there's a Saye right in front of me, huh?
Yep.
Oh,
Respectfully standing here, waiting for
averting thine eyes.
Averting thine eyes, yes. So you feel the presence of this head in your face, and then you just hear this. You don't see it because you're averting your eyes, but you hear it go, "Do."
Oh my god.
And the rest of you who are running up the hill see the mouth open on this thing as it ushers out this word. And Saya, you just feel this sense of absolute dread come upon you. So, let's see here. Let me just, get a little bit familiar.
Woo!
Okay. All right, so you don't have to make the thing. That's fine.
What is going on?
Oh, wow.
Just torturing me, that's all.
Okay, I'm
almost there, baby.
Is this real? Okay, I'm gonna need you to make a DC Constitution saving throw for me, Saye.
A DC what? Constitution saving.
Oh, sorry, no, I won't tell you. I didn't read that
Damn it.
part. A Constitution saving throw.
Oh, well. 10.
All right. You've been affected by Seal the Doom.
What is this?
You drop to 0 hit points.
What?
As
What the
your doom
fuck?
has been
Holy
called.
shit.
That sucks.
Fuck. So this head whispers unto you, doom. And suddenly that terror is too much inside you, and your heart actually stops as you feel life completely drained away from you.
I'm coming.
Okay.
I took
No,
some cleric spells.
Don't. This was a mistake. Stay where you are.
All right. So, Saya, you drop to 0, and we're going to start making death saving throws. What a way to start, guys. All right, sweet. And it does not move from its spot. That's all it does. So all you see, your companions, as you guys are running up the hill, you just see Saya go down.
Kara
just
is
crumple.
screaming at
Yeah.
the top of her fucking little tiny lungs.
Yeah. Oh boy, I also forgot something else to do. That's gonna happen now. Okay, and as this happens, lightning crackles again in the sky, and the wind begins to pick up in this furious gale that begins to surround the gate at the top. And you hear this kind of tearing, groaning sound as if a tree is just rent by lightning. That's the sound that occurs to you, that sudden crack sound and the smell of smoke. And you see that a figure appears, interposing itself between you where the creature is with Saye, and all of you who are running up at this point. And the wind just seems to swirl about until this female-ish figure forms in front of you with shock white hair that seems to whip about in this storm around her, but she doesn't have legs. It's just like this swirling tornado, and you see these long taloned hands as it appears in front of you.
I was about to be like, where the fuck is Rem? But I know that's not Rem.
That's not Rem.
That's not Rem. I think I know who it is.
It's Storm, obviously.
Storm. Okay.
That, by the way, fun fact, that's my favorite Marvel character.
She's
Oh,
cool as heck. Talking about Rem, I'm so glad you reminded me she's there, because I didn't roll her initiative.
Mm-hmm.
I was about to say.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Okay. That is going to be... All right, so arrows start flying at this thing. So Randy, Rem is standing beside you and has unstrung this longbow from her back. And as she fires and this hits the creature there, this white burst of light just seems to hit this creature. And then you see some of that smoke-like substance again, like burn away as the arrows sink into it. And for the first time, you see it kind of like crack its shoulders as if it reacted to being hit in some way.
Oh,
So again,
much better.
Yeah, no other emotion. And she's like, God. Okay. So Rem did some damage. All right, and then Randy, we're back up to you.
Okay. So I'm torn between. I'm gonna do that without cracking my knuckles into the microphone. I'm torn
Thanks.
between healing and doing damage. How far away is Sawyer from me?
So 60 feet since you bamped back to the beginning.
Yeah, I'm not gonna. She's right next to it. No, that's nope. So I'm going to reach out my hand. I'm gonna go. Well, the other thing didn't work. How about this? I'm gonna cast Moonbeam at 5th level.
Nice.
Okay.
That
What?
smells so rad.
Yeah. Okay. What are you casting it centered on the Headless Horseman?
I'm going to. It has a 120-foot range. So what I'm going to do is put it so that way Sawyer is not going to be affected, but the Headless Horseman will be.
Got it.
It's a 40-foot high cylinder, 5-foot radius. So I'm just going to keep Sawyer out of it.
Okay.
So when a creature enters the spell's area for the first time on a turn, which is not now, or starts its turn there, which is not now. So it's not going to take damage at the moment, but when its turn is up, it will.
Okay.
We can deal with damage then. So that's going to go there. And person next to me is Rem. Is anyone else next to me?
No. Everybody else is running up the hill.
Okay.
I believe both. So Arnadel is 30 feet away from it, and Kara is 25 feet away from it. But right in between that and where the Headless Horseman is with Saye dead, there's now this wind hag sort of thing.
Wind
Okay.
hag.
So
Wind
I'm going
hag.
to move. So I have 40 feet of movement. I'm going to move up. If I'm 60 feet away and Kara is 25 feet away from there, that means that I am 35 feet away from her.
Mhm.
So I'm going to move up 35 feet, tap Kara on the shoulder, and now I'm going to use hidden paths and teleport her directly next to the creature.
Heck yeah!
And then I'm going to back up 5 feet. So
Okay.
now I'm
Oh my!
30 feet from the creature itself.
All right, sweet. So you are right in range now of this hag thing.
Yep.
Sweet. Okay. All right, so Kara, you appear right by your fallen companion, and
Oh fuck!
and I need you to go ahead, Kara, and make a wisdom saving throw for me.
Oh, shit.
For a fear effect?
Yes.
I'm immune because I would use my bonus action to rage.
Fine.
This is fine.
This is
Oh, whatever. You only made Saye unconscious. Oh no.
It's me. Here's my DM dick. It's on the table. Right here. Just whipped it out.
That is impolite.
Rude.
I do not consent to that.
Whip it out. No, don't ever do that.
No. Never.
Anyway, okay, fine. You're immune. Fine. That's cool. And then moving
That is
along.
cool.
Saye, go ahead and make your death saving throw for me.
Oh my god, I'd love to.
Okay, good.
Do I add anything to that?
Nope.
No.
3.
All right, so mark down 1 failure on your sheet. If you reach 3 failures, you die forever.
Okay.
All right, sweet. Cool. And then it's my little guys. All right, Randy. So my 3 little guys, at this point, in everything that's been going on, you've kind of lost track of these little blue guys just floating around. But now they have moved higher up into the air, and 3 bolts of lightning are coming your way, Randy.
And they weren't by the creature to be hurt by the moonbeam, right?
No, they are essentially, you ran past them before, so they're flanking on either side. Okay, what is your AC?
My AC is a 12.
Oh, that's low.
That is very low.
Okay, I'm gonna need you to go ahead and make me a Constitution saving throw, and go ahead and make that 3 times for me.
What's the DC I'm passing?
10.
That is... Oh, that's 10. Nope, I failed. God damn it. All right.
All right. So the first one is
Actually,
gonna.
no, wait, I've lucky. Hold on. Can I use that on this?
Yeah, you can. Yeah, use it to reroll a saving throw or an attack roll.
That's a natural 20 on the second one then.
Well, fine.
Nice.
And that was cocked. That was a natural 1. I'm going to use a second lucky.
You are just like standing in the middle of this field, dodging lightning bolts coming
I
at
used
you.
2 luckies and I failed the third one.
Okay. All right. So
Oh,
then,
no.
here we go. All right. So that's going to be 7 lightning damage total. And you, for the duration. Okay. So for 1 minute, all my lightning attacks have advantage. And you have disadvantage on saving throws against lightning damage and lightning effects.
Wow,
Awesome.
that's a crazy spell.
And you are paralyzed until the end of your turn.
What?
All right, so paralyzed. I have a D4 subtract, and I have advantage, lightning damage against me. And, probably going to die.
At the end of each of your turns, you get to repeat the saving throw.
Oh,
Sage,
joy.
I'd like you to take back what you said about Celeste earlier, where you called her a nice DM.
Also, I would like to shout out to Kobold Press because all of these monsters are from their Tome of Beasts, so you can blame Kobold Press. Thank you. Thanks, Dan Dillon.
Thanks, Dan Dillon. Thanks.
Thanks, Dan Dillon.
Dan.
Dan.
Dylan.
All right, that was the contagious lightning effect, which is pretty rad. All right. Cool. So you're going to be paralyzed till the end of your turn, but you can go ahead and make a saving throw. And my friend, does your moonbeam drop since that is a concentration?
It sure does. Yeah, it's gone.
It does. Moonbeam is
5
gone.
5d10 damage gone.
All right. Boom, boom. Kara, you are right by this thing now with a dead Sae on the ground.
So full of rage. So full, just so full of it. She is bursting at the seams. And she's going to strike it with her sword that has been procured from the Lady of the Lake.
Yes.
Don't forget.
Yes.
Don't forget to call out your allegiance when wielding the sword.
Oh, for the lady.
Hey, pretty lady.
Yes.
Crash of thunder and lightning.
That's absolutely. Hey, pretty lady.
Help me out.
That will be a 19 to hit the horseman.
That will indeed hit.
Awesome. Oh, and it's also going to take 5 lightning damage because it's next to me.
Ooh, is it? Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Where's my D8? There it is. D8, there's my D6. Okay, so that is going to be 10 magical slashing damage and then 6 cold damage.
Okay. I am also I have no resistances to that. Weird. Okay, so 10 plus 5 plus 6.
21.
Go ahead and roll an extra d6 since your lady favors you today.
Oh, excellent. An additional 2.
An additional 2.
Her pretty.
Because you called her pretty, she liked that.
She's
She's
like,
like,
ooh.
Thanks. I am.
my.
I do look really good today.
I do.
I just
Oh
did my
gosh.
eyebrows. How did you know?
Oh my god. My seaweed hair is just
Like,
on point.
Extra waxy.
I just, sometimes you just look really good. You just can't even kelp it.
Oh my god. Oh. Stop it.
I'm so proud of you.
Stop it.
And now my favor's gone.
I'm really glad I bought a magnum of rosé at the store.
Just to deal with my shit. All right, I'm gonna roll my next 2 attacks because she's just gonna keep on slashing. Oh boy, that is an unnatural 20, and then a 17.
Both will hit.
Excellent. 1.
How you doing over there, Brittany?
I'm dying on the inside. There's so many things that I want to do.
All right, so that's going to be 14, 20, 24, 26 damage total.
Okay.
Damn. Nice.
Like I said, never met a Kara.
And then I'm going to action search, and I will make another attack.
You're gonna do it again?
And this one I'm going to make a goading attack. So
Okay.
let me see if I hit. Oh boy! All right, that's a 19.
Mm-hmm.
All right,
17 you have discovered is your number to beat.
awesome. All right, so it's going to have to make a wisdom saving throw.
All right.
So that's, what's it, 8, 12. It has to beat a 16.
All right, I got a 19.
Okay, bummer. All right, so then there's those. So that's going to be 6, 8 plus 11 is 19 plus 3 is 22. And then her final attack.
Yeah, keep it coming. I love it.
Oh boy!
Oh, get in there.
Fuck you, monster!
It can't say anything to that.
Oh boy, a 29.
To hit?
Yep.
Yeah.
And then That'll be 9 plus 8, 17 damage.
Okay.
And then I'm good.
Yeah, you good? You did.
Was that all?
You
Is
did
that
over
all?
what 82 points of damage this round?
Something like that.
Yeah.
Hot
Yeah.
damn.
Fuck yeah. Fuck you! No one hurts my friends, you motherfucker!
Like I already did. It doesn't say that.
Honey, she's dead.
She dead. I did that. Look. Sweet. Okay. So that's quite all right. Quite enough. Anything else? You good?
Nope.
All
Nope,
right.
I'm good.
Sweet. Arnadel. So now you have this screaming hag wind thing in front of you.
All right. Okay. So
You also hear Randy getting zapped by
Yeah.
lightning and just lying paralyzed now in a field. Saya is down. Kara is duking out with the headless horseman, and this wind thing has not even been touched.
Everything is happening.
everything's
Everything.
happening. So I would like to first make a Arcana check on the headless horseman.
Sure.
That is going to be a 15.
Okay. You have not specifically heard of what this is. Of course, you've heard the stories of a headless horseman before, but that was a kid's tale. You know, that doesn't seem like what this would be, or maybe this was the thing that inspired that story. But you do know you're in the heart of the wild, so this is probably a fey creature, and if this has been assigned to protect the gate, it was probably by some greater fey in the area that it was assigned to this task. So clearly this thing has a necrotic vibe going on. You already can tell necrotic isn't going to do much to it.
Yeah.
It has the ability to steal life, apparently. Other than that,
I want to know, I don't know, maybe I didn't roll high enough, because the next thing, Arnadel's next move is she's going to want to cast Word of Radiance on, Word of Radiance on, Spare the Dying, not Word of Radiance, Spare the Dying on Saya. So, is it too much, was my roll high enough to know if that's going to help Saya?
You would assume so.
Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and use one of my precious few motherfucking spell slots, and I'm going to cast Dimension Door to get to Saya immediately.
Okay.
You can have Alistar Fitzpatrick deliver your touch spell.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's what makes familiar so great. It's because they can deliver touch spells for you.
Mhm.
I had
So they can act
no
like as a touch.
fucking clue. I am super reluctant to do that because I love Alistar, but it's like I don't think twice about it. At first I'm like, and then immediately I'm like, all right, we got to do this. All right.
That's thinking twice.
Go, little baby.
Yeah, that is
Literally
thinking.
thinking
Okay.
twice.
I thought, but then the second time.
But then my second
Fair.
thought was not thinking twice.
Fair. Okay.
Which actually makes it then the third thought.
I'm scared because I want to protect Alistar Fitzpatrick, but I also want to save Saya. So it's like a quick, difficult decision, and I give him a little kiss, and I hold him very carefully, and I'm like, you gotta fly very carefully, and then I imbibe or imbue the spell, Spare the Dying into Alistar Fitzpatrick, and I
Send him off.
And
he goes flying in a puff of glitter that is quickly swept away by the wind of this thing in front of you, which you think was probably a good call not to move, because this hag is like about to jump on you.
What do I feel from Alistar?
Terrified. I mean, the wind is like the rain is beating down now in sheets against his tiny little wings, and he's struggling against the wind and the rain to keep going, but he flies in that beeline straight towards Saya and does exactly what he's told as he reaches out his tiny little lizard paws and then holds Saya's hand.
Oh my god.
Holds your little finger.
I send a thought to Alistar to like wrap yourself around Saya. Stay safe.
And he immediately, yeah, he touches the finger, and then just like his wings flatten out, and he just like wraps around her forearm on the ground. And Saya, you have been spared, so you return to life. What, with 1 hit point?
It does. It just says stabilizes. It doesn't.
Oh, you just stabilize. Oh, you don't even come back. You just, so you don't have to make death saving throws anymore, but you are still unconscious upon the ground.
Okay.
So you're not in threat of imminent death, which is great.
Oh, what a relief.
I'm sleepy. I'm a sleepy baby.
Oh, it's so sleepy. It's so wet. I just want to die on this hill. This is the hill I'll die on. Literally. Oh
God,
no.
That was so funny.
No, it wasn't. I'm sorry, everybody. Okay, so Alistar and Saye are flattened against this hill while Kara is doing battle with this headless horseman right under this gate. All right, and then anything else for your turn, or all? If you move, you will incur an attack of opportunity.
I think Entropic Ward only works if it's an attack against me, right?
Correct.
All right. I don't think there's anything I can do. How far away am I from there's like between
30 feet from the gate, or 30 feet to where Randy is. You're right in the middle.
I don't want to move. I'm going to stay where I'm at. And there's like
Okay.
a hag in front of me.
Mm-hmm.
Is she obscuring the headless horseman?
You can still see him.
Okay.
Yep.
Cool.
All right. My turn. Hag turn. Yay! I'm going to need you to make a DC. Oh, I won't tell you. Keep almost doing that. A dexterity saving throw for me, Arnadel.
That's going to be a 12.
Okay. All right, so
Except I'm going to use my ring.
There you go. There you go. I was like, okay. So you use your ring to instead pass this save, as this hag has gathered a ball of electricity in her hand and flung it directly towards you. So you just managed to dodge it as this insane burst comes like powering over your shoulder. Ooh. Oh, and it recharges. Excellent. All right. Okay, and then she's gonna go and reach in with one of her claws to swipe at you. What is your AC again with your magey thing?
I might need some help with this one. Stand by.
13 plus
Your dex.
Yeah, your dex.
Okay, 13 plus my dex is going to be 17.
Okay, so she is going to hit you with a claw.
Wait, Brittany, are you wearing armor?
I thought I was. I was wearing leather armor.
You can't use mage armor if you're wearing armor.
You can, but it's probably just about the same.
It's 2 points higher than my leather armor.
I think, Sage is right. It's mage armor states you cannot wear armor during it.
Oh, so then I don't have. I'm going to get rid of that Eldritch Invocation and pick something else. One. Yeah, that will not be the one that I have. So my AC is 15.
Ooh, okay. So that's going to hit you with a claw. You're going to go ahead and take 12. 12 slashing damage. And she is also going to go in for a bite as her humanoid jaws just unhinge and grow to an incredible size and come snapping at you. Okay, and that is going to be a 15 to hit. Does that hit?
Yep.
Okay. All right.
And Britt, you wouldn't have to drop the invocation. If you take off leather armor, mage armor lasts 8 hours in non-concentration. So whenever you wake up, just go... and you're good.
Maybe. I'll think about it. Because I also have armor of Agathis. 13?
13 piercing damage as she bites you. She misses you with a lightning bolt, slashes you with a claw, and then gets a solid bite on you.
Bitch. Oh, sorry.
That really sucks.
Damn. All right, and then Rem is going to be like, okay. Rem disappears.
I love those kind of spells.
She invisible?
Rem disappears. You don't know where Rem goes.
Mm.
And then, and then we're back up to my hay horseman. Oh boy, Car, you heard it so bad.
I did. I had
what
like 5 attacks on it.
Oh boy, what do it want to do to you? It already used Doom, so I can't hit you with that, unfortunately.
Oh, is that because of me?
It used it.
You're welcome.
It only gets 1. It's on you.
Oh man,
that was my sacrifice for this battle.
Good. Okay. Ooh. Okay. Kara. So the head turns towards you once again, and the eyes glow with this orange light, and you find yourself hexed. So Randy, you no longer are suffering from Bane. That drops. But Kara, you are hexed, and you are going to be rolling wisdom. Oh no, not wisdom. Constitution saving throws at disadvantage.
Okay.
Until the spell drops. Okay, sweet.
Isn't it checks, not saving throws, that you get docked for?
Let me see.
I remember Taliesin getting wrecked on that in Critical Role a lot.
Dis on checks made with that ability. Oh, okay. So on checks.
Do you want to choose something that's not Constitution then? Because nothing is Constitution related. Except for if you're a wizard.
Let me go ahead and double check it. I might have written that down wrong. Because it's just my notes I wrote it in.
Yeah. Hexes. Hold on. Also choose one ability when you cast a spell. The target has disadvantage on ability checks made with the chosen ability.
Okay, got it. All right, strength is going to be my one.
That makes sense.
Okay. So, disadvantage on strength. All right, and then I'm gonna, the spine is gonna come around from its hand and try to hit you.
Very well.
Yes, a 24.
Yes, indeed.
All right. Ooh, and I got 2 attacks here, so let's start off with damage for first one. Okay. All right, 6 plus 9 plus 4.
Thinking of bone hitting the metal in your armor is just...
Oh, what a noise.
So that's going to be 19 slashing damage. Plus... Is that 3d10? That is 3d10. Okay, 4 plus 3 plus 10. 17.
18.
Plus an extra d6 from Hex. So plus an additional 1, and that's necrotic damage. And I need you to make a Constitution saving throw for me.
All right, that's going to be a 17.
Okay, so you were going to make that, but it is going to go ahead and whip you again. And as this comes across and just it's slashing down across your entire back, this spine seems to elongate as it hits you and just does this incredible amount of pain that you can even feel reverberating through your arm, or it's like being shot. Even if you have Kevlar on, it's just so intense. That's going to be a 26 to hit.
It does indeed.
Okay. I can't see the chat. I hope they're mad at me right now. Okay, that's going to be 15 slashing damage. 6 plus 7, 13 plus 7, 20. 25 necrotic damage.
Oh, wow.
And that was its 2 attacks, as it just whips the spine in rapid motion in an X pattern to slam down upon you.
Your red lightsaber is now in the mail.
I can switch that, Crystal. Thank you. Good, I'm so proud. Randy, you are paralyzed, but you can go ahead and make that save again. Just beat a 10, my man.
And what kind of save is this?
I believe that was the Constitution.
What I'm going to do is use my last lucky point.
Oh, no.
I pass.
Toss that dice away. Far, far away. All right, so you pass. So you are no longer affected by contagious lightning, and, yep. Good.
And I'm still paralyzed?
No, you are no longer paralyzed. Well, I mean, that was the end of your turn.
Gotcha.
So your turn is done, but you are no longer affected.
So all conditions are gone. I'm gonna leave the probably gonna die there though. That's literally on my sheet right now.
Probably
That's my
gonna die?
condition. Yeah, probably gonna die.
Oh
Yeah.
boy. I don't know. I got a lot of you to get through. We'll see. And then Saye, you're unconscious.
Isn't that all I can be?
That's it.
Yep.
That's all you got. All right, and then my gremlins are gonna keep coming after you, or one is gonna come after you, Randy,
Okay.
and two are gonna go after Rem. Okay, so definitely miss. Rem gets zapped twice, but makes the saves. All right. So two are sitting on you, and one is just cackling around your head, and it seems to be mocking you as it moves back and forth in the air, like just out of your reach, with these little like lightning trails bouncing on its fingers.
Well, it's not very nice.
All right, Kara.
Oh boy. Okay.
How's Kara looking?
She's fine.
Of course.
All right. I guess I need to try harder.
I have 102 HP after all.
That's
Left?
crazy.
No, not left. That's
Oh.
what her total is.
I was like, damn.
Yeah, and some of that was half damage, right? So yeah.
Yeah, exactly. And so yeah, she has resistance to bludgeoning, piercing, slashing damage.
Nice.
But all right, so she is going to keep hacking away at this horrible thing. She would like on her first attack to try and slice through the arm that is holding the head because fuck
Ooh.
this guy.
Yeah, fair enough. Fair enough. All right. Go ahead and roll the hit.
All right. Hell yeah, that's a 22.
All right, that's gonna hit.
Oh boy.
Roll your damage for me.
Whoopsies.
That's a tone, Celeste.
Hmm.
That was a tone.
What tone?
That will be 16 damage.
Okay, so as you move and you bring the sword and it aims true and it slices like right at the shoulder with this arm that's holding it, that mist quality appears again. So you slice right through it clean again, but it's like this black just smoke moves to fill in and just reconnects the two as if it's all one unit, not necessarily.
Got it. It's a choice to have his head in his arm.
He's making a fashion choice, and like you can't take that away.
I respect that.
It's
That's
the new
fine.
creepy Fae look. So, but you do the 16 damage.
All right. Well, then she's gonna go ahead and make her second attack,
Do it.
which will be a 17, which was the AC.
Yeah.
Wait.
Barely. Squeaking by.
Oh boy. 10, 18 damage. God, this sword is bonkers. What the fuck? Thanks, lady. Thank you.
Don't do her wrong.
And then for her bonus
This is a
action-
legendary blade.
Oh boy. For her bonus action, she will make her third attack.
Mm-hmm.
Oh boy, 21. Oh my god, max damage. So that's a 14 plus 8, 22.
Damn.
Oh my god, I love this sword so much. I'm gonna live and die by this sword. And it's still within 5 feet of me, so it's gonna take 5 electricity damage. Fuck you. And that's my turn.
Do some math. This is like the fastest math I've ever mathed.
Get wrecked!
It is. It really is, guys. God, one woman like army is Kara. Hello. All right, Arnadel, it's up to you. I'm sorry, Saya. You've been Hey, Nassim, come show up to play D&D. Oh.
Yeah.
I want
Oops.
to cast Hold Person, and since I get to cast it at a higher spell level, I get to hold 2 people.
Ooh.
So I'm gonna cast Hold Person on this hag and upon our headless horseman.
Oh, is it gonna count as a person? I don't think it will.
It's
That's my
humanoid,
question.
doesn't it?
neither of these things are humanoid.
What? Oh. Well, damn. Okay, well then fuck it. I'm gonna cast Word of Radiance.
Okay, I'll let you do that, but I should have let you burn the spell slot, but I won't. Because I'm a nice DM, see?
Thank you, I appreciate
Blue
it.
lightsaber.
Thanks, I appreciate it.
You're a great Jedi.
I didn't realize, what are they, monsters?
They are fae. Surprise!
So
We're
person
shocked.
doesn't work?
Humanoid is a specific stat block for a monster.
Oh,
And
Yeah.
did
dead,
not
it's-
did
yeah.
not know that. I mean, I thought, well, yeah. So I'm gonna cast Word of Radiance at the hag.
Okay, what? What's up with that?
You utter a divine word, and burning radiance erupts from you. Each creature of your choice that you can see within range must succeed on a Constitution saving throw or take 1d6 radiant damage. But in this case, it'll take 2d6 radiant damage.
Okay, so a wisdom saving throw?
Yes. And they must... no, Constitution. Excuse me.
Got it.
They must make a Constitution saving throw, and the DC for that is going to be a 17.
Okay, I only got a 15.
Fuck yeah! Let me roll those 2d6
Woo! Oh
I
man.
mean,
of
If there's
radiant
any-
damage. Bam, 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 bam.
If there's any time to ring that bell, girl, it's right now. Fuck these things.
You
I
were
get
told never to ring that bell.
Do it. Ring it. Fuck these things.
Well, doing something like that is also allowed on a turn, right?
Yeah, interacting with an object.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that was going to be
Use an
7.
object as an action.
That's going to be 7 radiant damage to the hag.
Okay.
You think I
Ow.
should hold on. Should I ring the bell? What do you think, Josh?
I don't know the backstory on this bell.
It destroys fey creatures. Like, it's nuts.
Well, I'm gonna put this out there.
Isn't a furball
Oh.
a fey creature?
Sorry, Randy.
I don't know if I am. So
He might not actually be a fur bulge. Because he used to be a horse.
Yeah.
And
I
is
don't
all
know,
full of fey magic.
I will put it this way: this is a game. You do what you wish. I will not be offended. If
Fair.
You kill me.
Arnadel's just thinking about it. She's like, the thought crosses her head, probably because Kara screams it out in the night, but...
Hey, Arnie! Ring it!
Does it kill them or banish them?
Ban it? I don't know. We don't know. We never asked.
Well,
This
that
is
was
the red
7.
one.
That was 7 points of radiant damage to the witch.
All right. That has been dealt.
Tight. I'm going to move into a more advantageous position, as in I'd like to get closer to the gate.
Okay. If you move, you will incur an attack of opportunity from her.
Oh, fuck. Can I disengage?
You
That's
have
an
already
action.
used your action
Fuck,
to
okay.
cast a spell.
Well, that's it.
Okay. All right. So you're still squared off with the hag. And then we go ahead and it's my. All right. She's gonna try and hit you with that lightning bolt one more time. So go ahead and make a dexterity saving throw
Me?
at disadvantage. Yes.
I want to
Arnabella.
use Entropic Ward as a reaction.
Okay. You are making a save, so I'm not attacking you, so I don't roll at disadvantage. So Entropic Ward won't work for this attack specifically.
Oh.
So go ahead and make me a dexterity saving throw at disadvantage.
First roll is a 14, and the second roll is going to be a 13 plus, you said dexterity, so 17.
Oh, that is exactly it. Okay, so you again dodge a lightning ball as it comes flying by you.
Oh,
And then
man.
we're going to go in with a claw. That is definitely not going to hit you. All right, and the bite also misses. This hag is just can't
Flailing.
even this turn. Okay, and then moving along, that's going to be Rem. Oh, the gremlins couldn't have attacked Rem. She's invisible. That's okay. It's fine.
It's fine.
It's fine. Arnadel, you, as you are facing off with this creature here, and you see this bolt go, and it's trying to go in and bite you, you just see this slash of metal from behind as Rem suddenly appears and drives 2 long daggers into the hag's back.
Oh, that's sexy lady.
I love Rem.
I love her.
I'm scared of Rem, but also love her.
What is that? That is going to be 9d6?
9? Oh, did she sneak attack that?
Sneak
bit?
attack.
Oh, wow.
Wow, she's
9d6
powerful.
for sneak attack?
God damn.
Oh, God. Oh, my God.
Thank you, baby.
Is it dead?
Oh, man.
I hope
84 points of damage?
Oh, my God. Wow.
No, it is still up, technically.
so. Gross.
It does not look good as Rem just pops out of nowhere, literally, and you just see the raindrops now drizzling off her as blood flies from this thing, and she just pulls the daggers down its back as it just is writhing in pain now. Yes. Yes, honey. Okay. All right, and then it's my horse friend again. Kara, spine whip.
Yes, ma'am.
All right.
When a problem comes along, you must spine whip it.
Oh,
Too
whip it
many.
good.
Okay, the first one is going to miss. No. But
Fuck
the
you.
second one will land with a 24, right?
Yes.
Okay. All right, so just one this time. Here we go. All right, that is going to be 23 slashing damage.
Was that Morgan laughing?
I heard it on yours, so
It's
I don't
from
know.
mine. It's one of my neighbors being loud as
Oh.
fuck.
And then
That
that'll
was on
be
my end.
19 necrotic damage.
Ouch.
And I need you to make a Constitution saving throw.
19.
Okay, you succeed. You do not fall prone with the pain. All right, and then Randy, you've got a turn.
Yay. So,
I'm at 7 hit points, by the way. Just throwing it out there.
how bad does this evil thing look?
It looks pretty bad. I mean, well, it actually looks exactly the same, but you
All right.
feel like a lot of damage has been done.
Okay. So,
I'm really stressed out.
would I have noticed if
It'll
Kara
be fine.
has healing potions on her?
Yeah, because you saw her take out one. No.
Like, it wouldn't be just hanging by her side, or
Go ahead and make a percentage roll for me. Get above a 50.
check. Okay. Nope.
Okay, you haven't noticed any potions.
Okay, I'm noticing that she's looking rough, but I also noticed that Sawyer is down, and this has been hurting us very much. So what I'm going to do is,
Our DPS is down.
if I cast a moonbeam and it's a 5-foot radius, how many of these flying things can I hit?
You could hit 2.
2. I'll deal with it. What I'm going to do is cast moonbeam again at 5th level. I'm going to cast it directly on you know what? I will cast on 2 of them.
Okay, sweet.
Um,
So on their turn, right, they take that?
Correct. And one of them's not in range of me because you said it was flying out of my range.
Yes.
So I'm going to run 40 feet as far away as I can without going into the woods.
Mm-hmm.
And then as a bonus action, I'm going to look back over my shoulder. I'm going to look at Sawyer laying on the ground. I'm going to think about the very kind, gentle person that she was to me. I'm going to use the Balm of the Summer Court. I'm going to use 5d6 of hit points to you.
Ooh.
Wow.
Wow. Yeah.
Whoa.
Holy shit! Thank you.
Bomb
You're
of
welcome.
the summer court?
Yep.
Like BOMB or balm?
BALM.
Balm.
like a healing balm.
That's cool. God,
That's
I
a
bet
cool
that
freaking
smells
ability.
amazing.
So you get 21 hit points back, and
I'm
you
gonna
get,
say,
Dope.
I'm gonna
and you
say,
get 5 temp hit points back.
I'm gonna say, Randy, since you're also in the heart of the wilds here, add 2 more d6 onto that.
Oh, thank you.
Oh! Oh!
So that's
You-
another 7 on top of that.
You are close. You feel your guiding spirit. It's like the neighing of a horse seems to ring in your ears.
Oh!
And as
my
I
God.
feel that presence, and I send that out, I go, "Oh, Baka, thank you."
Aww.
So that is my bonus action. You get all the hit points back, and again, just to reiterate, you get 5 temp hit points on top of that.
Oh, 5 or 10?
You get 5 temp hit points,
Okay.
plus whatever healing I gave you as well. I think it came out to like 28 or something.
Damn.
I think that's it for me.
So, as you say that name, Baka, funnily enough, the thing about the Fae is if they hear their names, they have a tendency to show up.
Whoa.
All of a sudden, in the middle of this stormy gray just scene, you heard that neighing, and it felt like it was coming inside your head, but now you definitely hear it coming from beyond the forest, and you just see this incredible glowing white golden light just emerge from the tree line as this incredible, beautiful, huge mountain of a horse comes charging out of the edge of the woods and just slams directly into this hag that now has like Rem on one side of it and Arnadel on the other side, and just its giant hooves, it's like twice the size of a normal Mustang, and it's just giant hooves, comes down and crashes onto the skull of this hag, pounding it into the ground. It just moved with a lightning speed. This hag is effectively down.
I was just talking about you.
And it tosses its head in this golden like light that looks like sunshine, and it's just, you can see that the rain just before it's about to hit the horse just sizzles off as the heat from this thing comes by, and it tosses back and looks at you with these all too intelligent eyes and ruffles its mane.
I missed you.
Aww.
You summoned a Fae, Archfey. Oh my god.
Arnadel's
wild.
Armanel has to pick her butthole off of the floor because she is seeing the biggest, most awesome horse on the planet. Oh my god.
Yeah. Rem also just backs away and has the daggers and is just like covered in hag blood and doesn't quite know what's going on here in this moment.
In the background's like pointing, go, "Hey guys, it's Baka. Baka showed up.
My BFF."
I love it. Arda's like, oh my god, I want to.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and as this white horse takes the field, you see the headless rider. The horse just rears back in this like panicked kind of gesture, as the black and white horses are still on the field.
Oh my god.
Saye,
Wow.
it's your turn.
You have a turn.
You spring the hell back up from the ground. There is this glowing white horse on one side of the field. There is this black rider over here doing battle with Kara. The hag is down. There's one of these lightning things zipping around. The other is in a puddle of moonlight. What you gonna do?
Okay, so I've been punched in the temple and is getting awake from that. Oh, sorry, my
You're good
internet
now.
connection just stalled everything. And after like a moment of silence, I take out my 2 daggers, and I want to like stab the rider's legs. If I'm still close by him.
Yeah, you're right there. They've just been fighting like over you on the ground.
Headless dude.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna, yeah, and I want
Okay.
basically take him out, and I want to stab him in his leg.
Go ahead, roll the hit.
22.
Okay. Yep, that's gonna do it.
Give me a sec. Trying to find another one. Okay. 4, 8 damage,
Okay. Yeah.
and
All right.
then flurry of blows. I spend a key point to make 2 unarmed strikes.
Mm-hmm. Kick
Kick
it.
him in the face.
Kick him in the shins. They're
Kick
right
the
there.
horse in the shins.
Kick him
Ooh.
in his lower back or something.
Kick the horse in the kneecaps.
No, poor thing.
Oh wait, I'm supposed to do the attack first.
Okay, sorry. You're cutting in and out. What?
To hit him, I got a 15.
That is not gonna do it.
All right, second attack.
Mhm.
Ooh, that was worse. So that doesn't do it either. But then I'm gonna use my extra attack.
Okay.
That was a natural 20 to hit him.
Ooh, bang!
Fuck yeah.
Critical.
What does that mean?
So you roll all your damage dice twice.
Oh, okay.
Mm-hmm.
13.
Okay.
And add your modifier if you didn't do that as well.
I did.
Okay. Anything else?
That's all I can do.
Besides that fucking crit.
Might I suggest you use your gift?
Oh, I guess I could, but I'm just holding on to it. I'll use it. Fine. I never do.
You can use it as much as you want. It resets every long rest.
That's true, but we rarely have a long rest in the same thing. Anyway.
I would say burn it.
Yeah.
This is
we're
the
not gonna
big
do
one.
it. We're doing
It's a
it.
big boss battle.
Right. Starting my round, I'm using my gift. I get a whole nother round. And we'll start again with...
Yes.
Yes.
What?
We're gonna start again.
The gift of the future.
What? No, I had the gift of the future.
No, gift of the present.
Sorry. The gift of the present. Here you go. It's your gift present.
Oh, well, that was a natural 1 for the first attack.
Oh.
We're gonna spend another point. I'm just hot and cold. That's all my rolls ever are, okay? There's no in between.
Okay.
All right. That was 17 to hit.
Yes.
Okay.
Spend that key.
That was 10 damage.
I'm gonna stop you right there. How
Ooh.
you want to kill it?
Woo! Yeah!
I get 178 hit points. Ba, 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 ba. All right.
I guess eventually she's tired of punching him from the ground, just hitting his legs in his lower back. So I also climb up him, and at the final blow, just put my 2 hands together in like one single fist and swing it down onto
The
his head.
fucking Shatner.
Fuck.
Yes. Yeah, in the back.
Oh my god.
And as you do that, you bring down your fists as you jump in the air. You've been out this entire fight, but now you're back up, and with the balm of the summer court flowing through you in the heart of the wild, it's just like you are touched by fate as you go ahead and bring that final fist down, and the horse, the rider, the head, everything just dissolves in this cloud of mist all of a sudden as it just wafts away, and there's no indication as you lean on the ground. It's just completely gone, and you hear like a sizzling sound coming from where those little air gremlin things were, and the hag is ruined on the ground, and you see the sky immediately begins to lighten. The rain stops, and the thunderclouds drift away as again this immersive twilight is on the hill, and this giant gate stands in front of you. And now there's a flaming white horse standing in the middle of the field, and you see this white horse just looks up towards the sky and then looks at you, Randy, and all of you hear this voice. My child, we shall go for a ride.
Ooh.
It sounds nice.
Thank you for your help. May I say goodbye to my friends here?
You may.
Thank you. Well, this has been fun.
That's one word for it.
Yes. You all seem still a bit. I'm going to cast a Cure Wounds at level 4 on Kara.
Yay! Thank you.
You're welcome. And as I do that, I'm also going to use the last of my Bomb of the Summer Court on Arndell. How are you looking?
I'm at 63 of 88 hit points.
And Soye, where are you at?
33 of 75.
Okay, so I'm going to do Cure Wounds at level 4 for Kara, and then I'm going to use the 5d6 of the Summer Court with the additional 2d6 for Soye. So Kara, Cure Wounds is going to be, I believe, 4d8.
Yeah.
Your level.
Yeah. Hold on a second. Spells. All the spells.
How they spell?
How even do spell? Okay, so Cure Wounds is DA spellcasting modifier. Cool. So it's going to be 48. So 4, 5, 11, 15 plus spellcasting modifier. So looking at a 14. So you get 14 hit points back.
Damn.
I am at
then-
21.
Soye, you get 12, 19 plus. Okay, so you get 19 hit points back, and then your temp hit points didn't go away, so that stays with 5.
That's amazing. Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Yeah, I'm sure we all like perk up right away.
Yeah, like whew.
So I give those out and I go, well, thank you very much for a fun. I haven't gone to hang out with people in a while. From my understanding, though, I'll probably be going back to your people soon. After a ride, am I going to be leaving after this, Baka?
Perhaps. I grow fond of you, small child.
Or maybe I won't be coming back. We'll see.
Arnidal runs up and gives you a big hug.
Oh,
And
Hugs all around.
Yeah, for
Oh.
sure.
group
We're all
hug.
gonna miss you. You were a wonderful guide.
Oh, well, I'm going to miss all of you too. You very kind, polite people. There are not very many in this world, but at least there are 3. And looks over to Rem. Oh, I almost forgot about you. 4 people.
She's like, thanks. And it's just staring up at the big horse, like
Arnidal also looks up at the big horse, and she gets like, I don't know what she gets kind of like slightly emotional because it makes her think of Aaron.
She get a little misty-eyed.
Yeah,
And
she's...
as you look at this horse and you look into its eyes, you see that they're spiraling cosmos of fire.
Wow.
And so you
Wow.
just can't look at it because you're going to go blind
yeah,
Damn.
if you look into its eyes.
it just makes her very sentimental.
Mm-hmm.
So I finish the group hug and I give a nice pat with my gigantic blue and white arms.
Mm-hmm.
And I
Yay.
straighten on my backpack and I go, okay, well, good luck with wherever you're going. And maybe I will see you at another, yes, another
Yeah.
I
time.
hope so.
We sure hope so. Thank you.
And
for...
the horse climbs down, so it folds its legs so you can sit atop of its giant body.
Thank
Wow.
you. And I climb up and I get on and go, oh, whatever you'd like, Baka.
And Baka turns to all of you again in that voice without ever opening its mouth, or you just hear it and feel it as it speaks to you. Since you are friends of one I care for, you may have safe passage through these lands. Fear not as you leave.
Thanks.
Wow.
The spirit of travel goes with you.
We bow. I bow. Respectfully.
Yeah, for sure.
Car
Wow.
Deeply. Yeah.
When you look up, you see that reaching down from the horse is a hand, and in it are 3 individual colored flowers made by Druidcraft. 4 because of Rem, kind of matching the color patterns of whatever you're wearing to hand out.
Cute.
Oh.
And with that, Baka raises his legs to the sky in just a jubilant
Jubilant.
It's
in a
Fey word.
jubilant charge, and begins pelting off into the forests. And that's bye, Randy. We don't know what happens to Randy next.
I don't
Randy
either.
summoned Randy's lord.
Oh.
So you ride off for the ride of a lifetime.
Yay.
And the 3 of you and Rem are left standing now on this hill in the twilight with this gate in front of you.
I look over to Saya and I very gently give Saya a hug and grab Alistar from her arm, place him back.
He's still just like clung there.
Place
Absolutely.
him.
So while you were attacking, he was just like,
yeah, just like, ah! So I place him gently on my neck, and I put my arm around Saya, and then my other arm, and then just like give you a tight squeeze because we still haven't had a conversation, but I just want to like squeeze you because I'm happy you're okay, and like
she squeezes you back. She's just like, God, that was so dumb.
Ardadal says, you know what? I know what you mean. And we have one of those like stupid double meaning laughter montages.
This whole time, Rem is now wiping her daggers off on the grass and just sheaves them both at her side. And she looks at the gate and she looks at all of you. She's like, well, we've made it this far.
You don't suppose we can have a short rest before we go through? Because that was a doozy.
Yeah.
And she looks around kind of suspiciously at the wilderlands around you and is like, I'm not sure if that's a good idea. Who knows the rule of this place? That thing could come back.
I really insist, because if we have to fight any more things, I might legitimately be dead.
So she's like, all right, fine. And so you proceed to take a short rest in the middle of this hill.
Yeah.
Great, because I'm going to get back 5d12 worth of hit points.
Yeah.
What are my rules?
I get 9d8 back, so I'm just going to roll 2.
Nice.
Ooh, hell.
Ooh, it made you guys hurt, huh?
24.
Nice.
I texted Morgan in the middle of that. I'm like, this is bad.
This is bad.
28 plus 5 times 3.
It doesn't tell you how many you roll.
You can roll, so for each level you have a hit die. You can roll as many as you would like. For each one that you roll, you add your Constitution modifier. At each long rest, you regain half your hit die.
Sage, you should do an audiobook version of the PHP.
This is a short rest.
I would love to. I would be so great.
I don't think we've ever done a short rest in Venture Maidens.
Very
historical.
Well, most of the time, people are like, if we take a short rest, we're gonna die, or we'll fail our mission, or whatever. It's always like, or it's like we take a short rest, and the environment's like, fuck you, this isn't restful.
Yeah,
so,
for real.
We never. That's the only way that I can get like short rest or my spell slots back.
And Nassim, your hit dice as a monk is a D8.
Yeah.
So contrary to all other short rests, this is actually pretty peaceful now as you sit in the twilight. Now, the grass is a little bit damp, but it seems to be drying up real quick. And the sky is that beautiful kind of purplish pink. And you see the first stars are coming out on the horizon. They're not stars you recognize at all, but they're coming out and they shine with red and lavender and green up in the sky above. And this gate looms tall over all of you.
I want to look over at Rem and I'm going to pull out the knife. Real quick, before I ask Rem my question, I want to do a quick detect magic on the knife because I haven't done that yet.
Okay.
On the one that we got from the temple?
The dagger.
Yeah.
It cuts veils.
The knife that cuts through veils. Yep. So as you look at it, this dagger shines with a golden light. It is a very powerful magical artifact.
I know, I felt it.
Mm-hmm.
I felt it in the most
intimate
of ways. And I kind of grip the handle thoughtfully and I look over at Rem and I ask her, I'm like, so we're here now and this is supposed to cut the veil. And I think I remember hearing something about a sacrifice of the raven's kin.
shed the blood of the Raven's King. I have no intention of being sacrificed.
That's good.
You could certainly try, but I don't think that's going to go very well.
I won't try. You know me better than that, please.
She looks down and she's like, yeah, well, that part in particular was a bit tricky, but I got it. And she reaches around her neck and she pulls out a chain, and you see that there's a vial on it. And inside it's a little glass vial with like this kind of crimson blackish
blood. We know what blood looks like.
But it's old. It's very old blood, dried blood.
Ew.
On the inside.
How long have you been carrying that around?
I got it back specifically for this purpose. The
Grandma.
blood in this body clearly isn't mine.
Oh, right. Oh my god. Wow, I didn't even think about that.
Oh.
Wait, how old are you?
That's a very rude question, and I prefer not to answer it.
Arnidal's like,
you're not that kind of lady.
You know that meme where that woman's face is like calculating like
Yeah.
difficult math? Arnidal goes into that mode. She's like, huh. Okay. So now what?
So we're gonna do this? I don't know. Your guess is as good as mine. You're the chosen one or whatever.
Arnidal looks at her with ultimate sass and is like, okay. All right. So she's gonna take out the knife.
You're leading this cruise ship, honey. We're just along for the ride.
I don't appreciate that.
I mean, are we gonna cut some bales of cheese or whatever?
Yeah, I'm gonna well, I guess my detect magic is still on, so I'm gonna look at the gate.
The gate is alight with a multitude of different magics, primarily enchantment and teleportation.
I'm gonna do an Arcana check. I think I know where this gate goes, but I just want to make sure.
Mm-hmm.
So or maybe if there's a better way, if I actually use the knife on the gate to make sure I get to the right place that I'm supposed to go. I'm kind of like determining that.
Sure.
So that's going to be 21.
Okay, so as you look at this gate and you examine the sigils, you're not sure how or why you know, but you know that it is telling you that this is a gate to the Shadowfell, and it must be opened in a very specific sequence. The blood must be shed, and then the knife will literally tear the opening. This gate is really only a way to facilitate that.
Okay.
So you feel like you have a pretty confident understanding of how you need to do this after reading the runes.
Brittany wants to know, does that mean I sprinkle the dried blood onto the blade? Or
essentially what you have to do, like there's the gate, there's the way between
like
it.
Toss.
Use the blood to make the line and then cut the perpendicular line with the knife to open the way.
Thank you. So I turn to Rem and I just kind of quietly like, may I have the vial, please?
She's like, no, I'm going to do it.
What?
I thought I was the ringleader, but please proceed.
Just tell me where to put it. She's like creepy about the vial.
Oh, okay.
Like,
okay, I guess I should have
extremely protective.
Yeah, insight. I'm like, oh, I take back. I lower my defenses a little bit. I'm like, if you wouldn't mind, it just perpendicularly across the gate.
Fine. And she does so as she steps up. You don't know that.
No, Arnidal wants to be respectful. She's, she's like, all right. She backs up, she chills, backpedals.
And as she does so, she opens the vial, and you see it's more of like a coppery powder that seems to emerge since it's dried and old. But the flakes she sprinkles in a line from one end of the gate to the other on the inside.
Thank you. And then I'm gonna ceremoniously step forward and take the dagger out. And just like cutting open a fucking box. I'm gonna open the seam.
A box cutter in the fabric of reality. And you see, as you draw, the gate begins to hum with now this red color that just immerses everything around it. The stones themselves begin to change color. And as you slice through the air, you see this trail of gold that opens up. And it's just this seam that exists in the middle of this gate. And you feel the power and intensity of this happening. And Rem just takes a few steps back from you. The amount of power coming out of this is just absolutely intense.
Oh.
I step forward.
And you step forward towards the rip in reality. And as you step through holding the knife, all of you see Arnadel disappear. And this tear closes. And there's nothing left as the gate goes dim once again. And that's where we're gonna end today.
What?
Fucking knew it. Jesus.
Arnadel went through the gate, and the rest of you are here in the wilds.
Wow,
And-
this is a bummer.
That's bad.
And that's that.
Thanks for
For
letting
today.
me have a short rest before going in there.
All alone? Yeah. Well, thank you, everybody, so much for joining us for this another episode. Thank you so much, Josh. Thank you, Nassim, for being a good sport about being dead. This was a big bad fight, you guys, and you killed it again. Literally impossible, according to the monster manual, but that's fine.
Suck it, Matthew Mercer.
Oh God, don't do that.
Dan
Don't say
Dillon
that.
is in the chat tonight.
Dan Dillon! Hey, I hope I did your Doulahan proud, my man. Look at it. Look at it. Creepy. Look how creepy it is.
It's
Ooh.
very creepy.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, Dan
Finding
Dillon
it
wrote this
awesome.
monster. Again, all of these monsters came from Kobold Press, Tome of Beasts, so go and check it out. It's a great resource. I think it's over like 230 monsters, and what's great about it is they have a ton of fey creatures, which is awesome for this campaign specifically. So thank you so much. This was the Doulahan and the Ayla, which was the wind hag thing, and then the Ozza gremlins, which are little lightning gremlins. So yeah, check it out. Thank you again, everybody, so much. I have been your dungeon master, Celeste Conowitch.
I am your Elven Warlock, Arna Delethil, played by Brittany Quintero.
And I was your most helpful human monk, Sayanor.
Hey, you got that
Played by
KO, man.
Thanks to Kara.
And I'm Sage, and I have been Kara Brynhilda, the Dwarven Barbarian.
And I am Josh Perault, your tasteful furbolge Randy. So if anyone is curious about the class I was playing, it is a druid, but it's Circle of Dreams, which is present in Xanathar's Guide to Everything. So if you'd like to check that out, that is right in there. If you'd like to see me anywhere, I'm at Xyroxis the Beard. That's at XIROXIS the Beard on Twitter. And on my podcast, Taking Initiative, which is at TI_pod. If you'd like to hear some of the lovely people here guesting on other shows, they're on ours right now. The current bonus episode, which is being released on our main feed now, features Celeste as Tank and Sage as what was the name? Ashlyn. Because I remember
yes.
Carolyn and Ashlyn. Yeah.
It is my tiny little druid who likes to be a very large bear.
Oh, day.
And so thank you guys for having me on. Sincerely.
Oh,
it
thank
was a
you.
pleasure.
Thanks for being here.
Loved
Thanks
it.
Thanks
Loved
for
having
healing us.
Wish
This
you
is
were a
awesome. You're-
permanent installment because you're fun as fuck.
Yeah, you are now officially of the Venture Mandan ranks. so-
Yes!
Mhm.
It's so prestigious. It's great.
Love it.
Yeah.
It's
Well,
an exclusive club.
It is only 3 people strong. Very exclusive. Yeah, and thank you everybody so much for sticking around. I know we ran a little bit late, but I hope you didn't mind too much. And until next time, everybody.
Venture away.
Venture
away!
Venture away, everybody.
Sorry, I fucked it up.
You're too eager.
I was.
Eager beaver.
Oh.
Ooh.
Okay, pineapple.